Hello everyone, welcome to Leoguidance time if this is your first time, and welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. So today's speaker card reading is going to be a very open reading about what do you need to hear at this moment from spirit, from your spiritual team. So I'm going to let the spirit guide this reading, and I'm going to leave it open. So without further ado, this clear quartz is going to be representing group number one, and this labradorite is going to be representing group number two, and this tiger's eye is going to be representing group number three. So if you haven't done your selection yet, you can pause the video, do your selection in whichever way is most calling out for you, but I'm going to see at your pile. Hello group number one, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen clear quartz, then this is going to be your reading. So before I start with your reading, I want to share with you what I felt during your meditation. I heard like actually it's an end of an era, but like beginning of a new chapter, so things are not to be end. It's just like transforming in a new start in a very positive way, and maybe clear course is like something you would like to have around to keep cleansing also your aura and energetic field as well. Maybe you need to cleanse your energetic field, but I want to see your current energy first of all, group number one. So what is your current energy? And this is like Alice in Wonderland deck. Shine bright like a candle. She looks very sad in this card, like very mm, like dreamy but thoughtful in a little bit of like hopeless way. You will make it through this. Yeah, 39 at 38, and it adds up to 9. So this, okay, this reminds me of what was it, Van Gogh, like paint in here. So maybe you're a very artistic person, maybe you're trying to pursue something very specific, very dear to your heart, and you might not have seen it actually come out in a way that you wanted. I'm picking up an energy that it come out, but it wasn't exactly you wanted. Maybe there was like a beautiful spark and a joyful of energies, but like something take another kind of like a turn. You might be feeling alone. I don't pick up the energy that you're alone, like you have very much loved ones around you, but like there is something that is not like fulfilling you at the very, very moment. And like spirit just wants me to actually put the card onto the camera. Maybe you're going to pick up something very specific for yourself. But I want to quickly see this 36. So you are changing. And all about you, everything seems unfamiliar. You're changing so much that you may be wondering if you will make it through this change. You may, like Alice, be thinking that if things keep going the way they are, that you could go out like a candle and end all together. But Alice does not cease to exist simply because she's an unpredictable situation, and nor will you. So you have a bright and glorious light within you that will shine through all the changes in your life. Through every opportunity and perfect decision, you're gonna do it. It will shine despite the mistakes and hurts you may experience. The brightness within you is eternal and cannot be put out so easily. So despite the times when you fear that darkness lies ahead, know that the guiding light you seek is inside of you. When you receive this card, know that no matter how difficult or strange things seem, and to be no matter how much your life is altering, that you're a bright shining soul and you will continue to shine for a long time. It is like a confirmation about this kind of like a new era message that I was just picking up on, like things might be ending, but it's just like a new era is like a starting literally for you. So there are very, very big changes happening. It's actually happening collectively as well. And we have nonsense card, and this is in the reverse position. So it says it's time to talk sense. It seems like there might be people around you that you might be also disconnecting, and you feel like it's just like it doesn't make any sense anymore. Like it feels like you have this energy of like trying to keep the peace, not like in a pleasing everyone, but somehow I'm picking up on that. And the people might have been like taking advantage of you. Maybe you're realizing those kind of people around you. So, and the things are changing in that way. Let's see. Oh, I want to get free cards and I already got free. So we have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. You and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer, and hold your vision, the fixed moon. Fixed moon is confirming me that you're really going through, you have been going through some hard times for a while already in your environment. I'm not sure if you're planning to travel to somewhere that might be on the cards, that might be actually refreshing for you. If you're gonna do that, it feels like you might be actually meeting up with like-minded souls randomly, or you might be actually making a plans with someone far away from you that you know that you might want to see them. So that might be a nice good start for you. If you're somehow worrying about your elderly female figures or anyone in your family, it's like they are going to be okay is the message that's coming from the spirit. And also this is telling me that new moon in Cancer, you are asked to share your opinions more openly with others. This is going to bring love into the situation because your heart is already pure, like whatever is in your heart is not tainted. It's pure and it's authentic. If you have a fear of people are going to judge you, etc., the ones that are meant for you is going to stay in your life. And even if you feel hurt in a situation, you expressing this actually going to improve the relationships that you have that are meant to be improved, and going to show you the ones that might not be actually for you at the moment. So for the first time, I'm picking up this message with the new moon in Cancer. Like you're very much guided to openly share your emotions with others, how you feel. And also, if you're guided to ask them specific questions about how you might be making them feel, like more deeper into the issues rather than just staying in the surface level and just accepting things as they are, which was feeling like the case that was keeping you stuck, actually, if that makes sense. Your authenticity is very much needed in the situation, and you don't know how many people around you are actually feeling stuck in their own world, and you showing this courage of being yourself, asking questions with the purest place of your heart is actually going to encourage them to do the same and be more open. This is like a very overall kind of like a healing you're bringing out. You know, you being you is going to trigger others to heal. It's like I'm hearing like a cosmic change, but this is beautiful. So I want to see more into the tarot about like what do you need to hear at this moment for number one. Should I? Yeah. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Don't juggle too many things all at the same time. Like Eight of Cups in reverse. You're contemplating about the situation that you have invested in dearly. You know you need to leave it, but you cannot. Maybe there are some financial or like a practical ties in that situation. Let me get more info about the Two of Pentacles. You have been waiting for a long time for something to actually come into balance somehow by itself. You want to start afresh. I'm seeing that I'm not sure about the situation. What is it like keeping you stuck in here at the moment? But something is not fulfilling you. You haven't been like, you feel weak, but you're not weak. You're the emperor in here. You were, yeah, something is keeping you. Why does that happening to my camera? Okay, sorry. Oh, this is going back again. Wait. Yes. So sorry for the camera. Okay, that happened once again in the intro. But yeah, so you feel like something is not fulfilling you in here with the Nine of Cups in reverse. That you're keeping your words, your thoughts to yourself, like it's just like keeping someone in stuck situation. But this is like you doing it to you that I feel. You are the emperor. However, you're afraid to basically shine and be the beautiful lion in here. Like you can tame the lion. You are the angel and the emperor at the same time. Like you're embodying, you're just coming into integration of your divine feminine and masculine energy in its divinity. But somehow you're afraid that maybe like something, some old experiences from the past is gonna catch you off. And maybe like a past is gonna repeat itself or something. But this, I couldn't shuffle. But this is not the case that the spirit wants to specifically tell you with this reading group number one. I want to see more of that. What is this Two of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles is about? What are they about, Spirit? Like even some of the leaves in the Seven of Pentacles, you can see they're like, they're fading away, they're dying. So something you have been waiting for a long while. I believe that you have been keep getting signs from the universe that it is not it. Like maybe you have been like waiting for it to come through because it's your safe zone, you don't want to take a risk, but somehow you're being pushed towards a direction which is seeming more risky. You are carrying a lot, and like universe is just like this has to come to an end. We are not gonna let you do that anymore. So we are kind of pushing you to let down your burdens one by one. And we have 10 of swords, 10 of wands, 10 of swords. Group number one, you are closing, oh my god, I'm so sorry, you're closing up a very very big cycle in your life. You are guided to have a rest and not think or worry about any other people around you, especially your family. If you're worried about like how, let's say if you have kids, how my kids are gonna do without me if I cannot put so much attention, or how my family are going to take care of themselves if I couldn't like put attention on them, etc. You are asked to really take as much time as you can for yourself, in order to rest, because I'm seeing that you have been extending yourself, everyone around you but yourself. You have to give this love to yourself first in order to see that something is actually progressing. Like there might be something on the side that you have been working on diligently. You love doing that. I was just going to I was just like gonna pick up one of the other decks, not this one, but like this card wanted to come out as from the Angels Guidance deck, and it's saying that ask. So Angels wants you to ask from them directly whatever you are wishing for. The card says that ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We are governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. So whatever is that in your deep down in your heart, you're very much guided to ask to the angels, because our guides and the angels are around us. However, like they cannot help us without us asking them. Also, you're asked to set very very clear intentions. Your other card is creating heaven on earth. It's happening, Lemuria. You might have very deep connection with the Lemuria, and I'm picking up an energy that the people see you as a true beauty, like inside and out. You are an earth angel. You emanate this beautiful love and light. Your aura is just like shining. It's just like you're basically shining. You're radiating light. However, for some reason, your own thoughts are your biggest kind of like I don't want to say enemy, but like there are some very specific limiting beliefs that might be holding you back, but the spirit wants you to look at them. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Something is definitely changing, and you can see that she's fragmented in this picture. It tells me that you you're incredibly how does it call, like, adjustable, or yeah, you can easily adjust into the situations. You're very flexible, but you have been fragmenting yourself in according to the situation in the expense of your own well-being. A spirit really wants you to weigh the pros and the cons of each situation, that whenever you make a decision, it will just making you feel a little bit less than you were feeling before, or come up to that situation. And spirit wants you to actually weigh the pros and cons and see that whether your choices are actually making you happy, giving back to you, or taking out from you more. I want to see the Lemuria. Something is meant to bring balance into your life, group number one. Lemuria card says that perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Perhaps you're part of the transition team who, at the soul level, are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. Thank you for wanting to do this work. Your soul agreed to come to this world, come to this earth at this time exactly, just for a specific purpose. It is easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs of the planet right now, but you're being encouraged to keep holding a clear vision of your future. It's closer than you think. You may be guided to hold the frequency of Lemuria in your own community, family, workplace, or within yourself. Know that it's possible, and while at times it might feel like you're alone, you truly are not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of this ancient lost land, and even Lemuria crystals that hold the codes of remembering that are beginning to rise all over the planet. So keep doing what you're doing, and remember, the only way to heal the world around us is first to heal ourselves. And this is exactly what you are doing, group number one. Oh my, your messages are like so fast coming, like it's very much on to the point. Your spirit guides are, I'm picking up an energy that they have been really around you, wanting to help you, but they were just waiting for you to ask. Lost and found from the fairies oracle. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us to find things we never even realized were lost. I'm picking up two messages, so if you have familiar, I just wanted to say familiar for the cat. Maybe you have a pet who is your actually familiar and protecting you. The other message is that if you might be finding very random things around your whole house, or like feeling that the some objects, like locations, places, it has been changed. This is a message from your spirit guides, nothing mad. They're just trying to get your attention. Or if you keep finding some kind of like a coins on the side of the road, it's not for you to like pick it up or something, but this is also like signs you might be more attentive to your thoughts at that exact moment. Also, I am getting a message that you might be called out to Archangel Metatron and help to connect with your past lives, because there's going to be something that you had a past life in Lemuria, most probably. There is a star seed energy coming as well, besides your earth angel energy. So it's like a double mission energy that you're having, group number one. But I'm picking up an energy that you're going to start remembering some memories from your past lives, either from your dream states, or somehow this is going to happen by some small epiphanies during your day-to-day life. So it's very important for you to give the rest for yourself, so that you will have this time to actually daydream, and there might be some those very important epiphanies arise actually for you. Let's get one last advice message. Oh my god, this is Yang as the one. So this is you. This is like very fired up. You're changing. No one can just halt that change anymore. Like you are very much asked to take. I am very sorry about my camera. I don't know what's wrong with it. But you have something you want to take an action towards, and you're guided to take it. Like I'm picking up an energy that you have been contemplating on already for a while, group number one. You don't need to do that anymore. You can just take an action. So this is a divine masculine energy. So the oracle message says that Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward, and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. So now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You're the shaper of your own destiny now. You have all the beautiful force from the universe behind you right now, group number one. Like, things might seem stuck, but please take an action. Is like your spirit team is like screaming right now, actually. But this is all I got for you. I hope you liked the reading. I hope you resonated with it. If you liked the reading, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you want to leave a comment down below, I would love to know about your experiences. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week and hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye. Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this beautiful labradorite, then this is going to be a reading. Before I start with your reading, I want to share with you what I felt and heard during your meditation. It was beautiful. I just felt like, you're finally taking this like a beautiful, cleansing, deep, fresh breath. Like you're just exhaling, you're just like removing everything that was not serving you. It feels like a very, very like fresh time for you that's starting right now, group number two. There was a similar message with the group number one as well, but like it was more of so in the transition mode. But I'm feeling like you're finally taking a beautiful like relaxing deep breath, like everything is over. You're just at a period that you're just gonna enjoy the things from now on. Maybe you already started. If you haven't, you're gonna start starting. And I heard like having fun. Maybe you love being in the amusement parks. That was like a very specific message like I kind of felt. And also, what else? There's something else. Oh yeah, I heard like make a wish to the stars because it's gonna happen. There's like incredible energies in here. So first I want to check group number two. What is your current energy? What's group number two's current energy, spirit? Oh, such a curious dream. You guys might be dreamers. I love how like cute she is on this card. This is Alice in Wonderland. And it says that grounding, returning to reality and coming home. So after a long period of time, a tiring period of time with the 45 it's up to 9 and here, you're coming up to a period that maybe you're coming up to a period of rest and relaxation more. I'm picking up an energy that you might have been actually protecting yourself whenever things go a little bit south of, not a little bit actually, maybe a lot, but like when things go down, you might have been like finding yourself in a dreaming state. In order to escape from the reality. And at some cases, most probably what was happening around you was not even yours to bear with, but like somehow you find yourself in a situation. And that was for you to actually deal with. So this dreaming mode, like getting away from the reality. So creating your own happiness at the moment. So there might be still tendencies, maybe even from your childhood, to do the same. Maybe you're dreaming a lot but not taking an action into the reality. So spirit is just like reminding you that it is safe. It is safe for you now. Like your inner child is safe here with you. You can open your heart up. You can take the actions which might be seeming as a risk to you now. Everything is going to be okay. I'm just like so much drawn into the color of this like a teapot in here. It's like green, and you might be hearing some kind of like a good news. It might come to you as like a gossip from someone, but this actually the intention is good, the news are good. So this might be like There might be some invitation from someone coming towards you as well. So there's somehow like a similar message with the group number one. A little bit different, but like you're asked to take an action. If there's an opportunity coming your way, group number two, you're asked to take an action, accept the invitation without overthinking of it, if that makes sense. But let's see, what do you need to hear, group number two, that wanna come? Exactly, your hard work is paying off. You might be a Capricorn, you might know of a Capricorn. If you have been dealing with a Capricorn, you are gonna go through that. Like, I mean, you're going to come to an end of a situation in a positive light. So you're gonna start anew with that specific person on your mind, if that's the case. If you find someone too stubborn, if someone finds you too stubborn, etc. So someone is willing to compromise, that I'm hearing in the situation. Things are not always black and white, and someone is finally, I'm picking up the energy of like willing to accept it, willing to come up together and meet in the middle. But regardless of that specific message with someone, whatever you have been working on, whatever you have been asking to come into fruition is coming. It's already here, that I'm hearing. You're asked to bring more light-hearted energy into your reality. Be bold and make the first move. I'm picking up an energy that someone is going to do that, first of all. Can you see there's somehow resonance in here, like the top of the... Oh my god, this... I'm so sorry for my camera. Today, for the first time, it is like this a lot. It happened in my intro. I took it again. It happened with group number one. I will try to be very careful. Can you see that like pinky colors over like on top of her head versus just like a very upper top pink color? So it's just telling me that you have been thinking, contemplating over something, and imagine, oh, this would be so good if it happened like this. One message is coming straight ahead from the spirit, your spiritual team, telling that if it is so good, if it will be so good, then please make it. Like, I mean, the spirit can help us only so much, but like they are not going to be able to, or they are not going to bring everything in a silver platter in front of us. So they want to see action from our side to prove that our willingness to go for the extents as well, which I don't think that this is so much of an extent. It's just like it's safe for you to take an action towards whatever is that. Accept the invitation or take an action, whatever the case is for you. Communication is the key. New moon in Gemini. You have new moon twice. Maybe Gemini is important for you as well. You or someone you're connecting with. But like you might be in Gemini. I'm picking up an energy. Maybe changing mind is something that I'm hearing. It's very typical for a Gemini stereotype, but like for the I don't usually pick up this energy from this card as often. Sorry, it's your happy group number two, because I'm happy in your energy as well, and you're just like maybe overthinking or contemplating. Like you're asked to speak up, you're asked to like express your opinions, and don't hold anything inside of you and take an action towards it. Maybe this thing that you're contemplating upon is somehow starting a communication with someone, or like speaking up for something you want in any shape or form, and you're asked to do that because I feel like you have been taking a time to breathe out for a while. So you were asked to just like bring in those like action back into your life. Group number one was like, okay, take now time for rest for yourself. But for you, I'm just picking up an energy that please, like right now, we want you to actually take an action. Like you have been resting a lot. I forgot to take the tarot cards, but let's see. All piles are a little bit like on their own unique way right now. I'm just not so much be able to follow the order of the cards I shuffle. Answer the call is your first card in here. What is your soul calling you to do? Break the chains, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. There's again, like this woman in here answering the call card and answering the call card, she's looking at the stars, she's looking at, she looks like she's contemplating over something whether to do or not, like trying to understand and weigh the pros and cons, etc. But whatever is happening right now, whatever you are going to take an action towards, you're actually going to break the cycles. Can you see that in this break the chain card? There are like those a little like a darker shadows in here, and like she's coming from the cave, one of the ancestors, and then through the end, like she's even dancing, like it's celebrating energy. Like the weight is like losing more and more and more. When you take one step ahead, you feel lighter. One more, you feel even lighter. Oh my, the camera, so sorry. And then finally, you even find your color. Like you're very unique. Your ancestors are with you. They're supporting you a lot, but you have some such uniqueness that you can even see it in your like color compared to your ancestors over here. You're asked to shine that light and answer your call in whatever way it is. You're keeping yourself small that I'm hearing in some case in here. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about yet. What else group number 2 needs to hear, Spirit? Can we get more clarity on this? Entering the call for group number 2. Five of Swords. Like, if you have been indulging with lots of people who were not cooperative, like you're you're not meant to convince everyone. You're not meant for everyone, yet you have been trying it maybe, I feel. Like it's time for you to basically close out that chapter and turn the wheel for your own good. Chariot in reverse, and let me see. I saw lovers in reverse as well. Like it's like a paralysis analysis. Analysis paralysis? Yes. Sorry. Or either like a separation with someone that you might have been thinking about as well. So you have been on the sidelines for too long, thinking but not taking an action, overanalyzing, not feeling confident in yourself, and feeling stuck. There might be someone in here as well who's afraid that might be you to lose your, yeah, you lose your, or either you're losing your independence or someone's afraid that they're going to lose their independence. But like someone is afraid that they are not enough to take an action towards something yet, that I feel. However, if you're feeling that you need other people, you need to convince other people to come together with you to take an action towards something so that it can be better. It can be, people can, I don't know why I'm picking up this energy, but like people can take you more seriously if you have that and that person on your side. It's not the case. Like you are more than capable enough to do it on your own. Plus, you are unique. If you want to carry those people in your side, it's not going to be unique. They're not going to be able to understand you, and you're not going to be able to take the full credit. You might be compromised on your own values or like even like your ideas somehow. Like you are meant to go this journey solo, group number 2, and this is going to be so good. I just want to get one more card about like if you take the risk and take an action, what will happen? We have the Hanged Man in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. This is something you have been worrying and leaving your worries behind, but still like you have this like little like remainings inside your mind. Like it seems like this is somehow something very dear to your heart from your childhood, that you always wanted it, that maybe that stable house, that beautiful happily ever after family life, something it wasn't there. But I'm seeing that you taking this action, you might be feeling that this is going to cost you a lot, maybe like it's going to cause you to turn your world upside down, leave the things that you once believed that they were fundamentally true, or maybe you're gonna be able to, I'm hearing like rude to other people, like with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, like it's an energy of not having like equal give and takes in here actually. So maybe like you're gonna have to get out of the traditional values, and this is going to be perceived as not okay, not acceptable, not, you know, not respectful by some elders, even if this is your concern. But that might happen, that might happen, but like your soul's calling is like your soul's calling is to take an action towards something, because every moment that you're not doing it, I feel like this anxiety is still like in the background. It might feel like it's not there, it's improving, but there's still some lingering feelings here and there that I pick up with number 2, if that makes sense. Let's get some messages from the fairies for you, group number 2, about the situation. What do you need to hear? We have 2 cards. We have solitude and inspiration. Okay, solitude says that think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. You might feel the fear of gonna be alone. I'm gonna be alone, no one is gonna understand me, or the people that I know of there, if they turn their back towards me, I'm gonna be alone, not gonna be able to find the people or the joy or the happiness that I once felt belonged to. But you're gonna actually invite much more. And maybe at this time of your journey, you might need some solitude in order to actually connect with your own soul and the oneness itself that was mentioned in solitude. Because something very inspiring is meant to come out from you. But that can only happen once your energy is, I really want to put these 2 back, once your energy is cleared out from any external like external business, external pollution, I want to say even. So inspiration, it says be prepared as you will soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. You're really asked to slow down, and when at those times that you're slowing down, you're going to be able to receive messages. Maybe you have also some message in group number 1, group number 2, because I have been repeating some here and there similar messages between your groups, though the energy is not exactly the same. But if you want to just fast forward to a couple of some specific minutes, then you can just do that, so, and let the spirit basically guide the messages for you there too. But you're going to be able to get some very serendipitous messages and resonances from the fairy realm in terms of inspiration. And you are asked to not the question, but kind of immediately take an action towards it. Like, not let your mind like talk you out of it, but believe in yourself. Let's get messages from the angels for you, group number 2. Ooh. Cleanse and detoxify. I mentioned about this like external pollution. So it says that with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we will help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease and any sorrow as shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Your diet might be important. You might need to hydrate your body a little bit more. And you are specifically asked to ask your guides or angels, whoever you're believing, whatever you're believing in it. You can just say that, angels, my guides, please just take my fears and worries away, that I'm holding on to dearly, and help me to cleanse my energetic field. This is really going to help, that I feel like you can even do that in a daily basis, or even like before you going to sleep every night, if you feel like your thoughts are keeping you up at night. Let's get one last message for you, group number 2. in regards to your situation. What's the advice of your guides? We have too many. Okay, so one thing is that unfinished symphony and building blocks come together. You are closing up one chapter of your life that that you were meant to do all along since your childhood that I'm hearing. So you have learned a lot until this moment with the building blocks. You have been putting one experience on the top of another. So you are much more qualified than you ever give yourself credit for group number 2. This is one thing. And the main message is come to the edge. Is 36 another like number that adds up to 9 in here? I just quickly want to read that one as a last thing for you. So the oracle message says that facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now. If you want to progress, it's okay to be afraid. Now's the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the acceleration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. Oh my God, that was just like a perfect end and like a confirmation of everything. But that's your reading with number 2. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was resonating and be able to like bring in the light-hearted, positive, encouraging energies and understanding for you. If you liked the reading, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me. And if you want to comment down, I love to hear your experiences. If you want to connect with me more about a personal reading, you can find my email address in the description box below. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week and hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye-bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Tiger's Eye, then this is going to be your reading. So before I start with your reading, I want to share with you what I heard actually. And I didn't even was not necessarily meditating. I keep getting messages about haven't I told you? So that might be someone specific, maybe I'm sorry for my camera. This keeps happening today. I have no idea. I will be very mindful so that you're not going to see the black screen so long. But I heard haven't I told you? So this is either someone in your life, a friend, family member, lover, whoever might be, might have told you something and it's just coming true. Or this is something that your guides have been keep giving you signs over and over again, and now this is happening. Whatever they have been trying to I will just put on some light. Maybe this is going to help as well. So whatever your guides might have been trying to let you know about is also coming through that you have been suspecting. There was one other message that also I was hearing for you. Let me see if I can be able to remember that. Interesting. If it comes back again, it will. Okay, so let's see group number 3. First, I want to check your current energy. What is your current energy? Am I getting the 2 of them? I got 1 for each group, but now you got 2, and this camera is just getting crazy. It wasn't that much, that annoying, I'm sorry. So we have 2 cards. Okay, one of them saying, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you that came in reverse. The other one is belong to your own dream. Create your own life. And this 32 is up to 5, which represents a change. 19 is also adds up to 2 for any kind of a balance. Let me try to adjust the camera a little bit. Maybe this is going to help somehow. So I'm seeing you guys have been resisting to some kind of a very fundamental change about who you know you were versus who are you becoming at the moment, group number 3. You are creating your own life, but you're guided to create your own life. However, there's a resistance towards it, right now. Maybe like even like the signs that you were getting, you were not happy, or you're not happy with the course of your life that's going right now. Like there's like a very defensive energy right now. The spirit is asking you to pull your defenses below, because spirit wants your best only. So this who in the world are you is saying that believing you know just who you are, certain of identity, refusing to question yourself, believing you are fixed and unchanging, going along with the main current of who you are supposed to be, feeling comfortable with who you believe yourself to be, but ultimately limiting your potential because of this. There is main energy of, yes, limiting your potential. There is something in you that is overdue, that I'm hearing. Like it has come to an end and is transforming and is meant to change. Like I'm hearing the energy, like I'm hearing that whether you want it or not, but like it is changing eventually. Like there's this like resistance is like creating resistance from your side, is creating some delays, or I'm hearing also procrastination maybe somehow from your side. And this card in the reverse position says that content, going along with what others feel is right for you, not thinking through what is best for you, not getting in touch with your own soul, nor giving with your dreams. So costing along and fitting into roles for the sake of ease, going with the flow, but at the expense of what will be more nourishing and magical for you, denying your soul calling. So that first message that I was channeling seems like there are people around you that you might be giving it up onto their own wishes for your own expense, and you're denying your soul's calling in here. Um, there might be people around you who are like, if whatever they said is coming through, one thing is that if you're not happy with the situation, you always have the power to change it. The other thing is that just because someone is like made the right assumption about something, it does not make them right about everything, is a very like a second like logical thing that I'm hearing. Also, the other thing is that the other message, there might be very dominant people around you, like very expressive in terms of their opinions. I'm going to keep them upright. That is just actually blocking your own, like cluttering your energy field. Like your energy field needs to be cleansed, that I'm picking up on as well. You need to connect with your heart more. You need to take a time out for yourself, go out in the nature walks, like distancing yourself from the people around you. Okay, way too many cards. I'm going to take them. So you might be over worrying about a specific situation or family situation, or what people might gonna think about you around you, but like you do not need to worry about them as much anymore. One thing is that you're a very diligent and hardworking person here. However, you're asked to take a time out from all the. I saw 0606 when I said it on the clock, so you might want to check the angel number meaning. You might want to take time out from whatever you have been investing your energy into. That might be literal work as well. You might have heavy Capricorn placements, might resonate by being a little bit stubborn as well. You really need to take a time out. Group number 3. There's like, I was just very happy and uplifting with the group number 2, and now I'm just feeling a little bit like, fizzled down. And yeah, maybe you're trying to be there for everyone and be everything for everyone there, but like it's not your responsibility, so much so that I'm hearing. And the Cancer might be very important in your chart as well, like that energy of like wanting to mother everyone in the expense of your own self. And balance spirituality and practicality with the full moon in Pisces. I see that you have a potential, like whenever you were overgiving, overworking, overdoing, you have a potential that you might endure a lot with the new moon in Capricorn in here. However, it does not mean that this is a healthy for you. So some way, shape, or form, it is coming out from you. And it is just for your own will to accept that, because it might not be so visible in your physicality, the results of it. However, it is visible. Let's say if it's not physically, if you're not physically feeling drained or tired, then you're mentally doing that, or vice versa, if that makes sense. And balance, spiritual and practicality also tells me that you might be too much in your head at times. Like, have I mentioned the analysis paralysis in this group? Maybe group number 2, I have mentioned that. So you might be overthinking in an extent that it's not helpful anymore. And the full moon in Pisces, like it's a full moon and it's the Pisces at the last zodiac sign. It's like something had to come to a closure. You know, someone or had to come to a closure somehow. If that makes sense, I don't know why it come like that. So full moon in Pisces says that. Have you been so head in the clouds that you have lost in touch with realities? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you take, the better. I'm picking up an energy that you might be taking very much like diligent steps or doing your day-to-day life in some extent, but you're not doing it, you are not doing things which is actually going to be for your highest good. You're procrastinating this side, but you keep like moving forward full on gas on this side, and this side is not for you anymore, if that makes sense. It is time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you are in a tricky situation because you have been acting the Martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Take the messages if they resonated. You might be in a super romantic state but not realistic. You're asked to follow your intuition, it's not going to let you down. At worst, this card can herald an end of a dream, and the person you're inquiring about is a soulmate, and avoid substance abuse. They were just like addition messages, they are not meant to resonate for all of it. Just like take whatever it is there for you. And end of a dream is not to scare anyone off, it's just like end of a dream that once you thought that this is what you wanted. Wait, okay, the camera, oh my god, yeah, better. Let's see what else you need to know. Oh, heartbreak. Your hurt group number 3. There is something very dear to your heart that I'm so sorry about the camera very much. Yeah, there's something. You have been overindulging, overthinking about the same thing. Like all the handles of the swords are the same. So you have been thinking about the same thing, and like every time you indulge in that topic, you keep urging yourself more and more and more. And it does not change anything. It does not change the results as well because there is no action taking. There's only like overthinking and on the mind and on the dream state, but like nothing has been taken as an action in the reality to change your situation or even to accept it. Like if you're not happy with our situation, there are like a couple of things we can do. Either accept the situation as it is if you cannot take the action, so that you're going to remove the resistance, as hard as it might sound. Or if you're not happy, just take an action if you can, if it's enabled for you. Then you can do that. Is there anything else? I believe it's so. We have 9 of Pentacles in reverse. It seems like either you or someone did not want to give up on their independence. Maybe on a romantic situation. So that's causing a heartbreak right now for you, group number 3. What else do you need to know at this time? What do you need to hear, group number 3? Oh my god, the camera is going crazy. Okay, what do you need to hear, group number 3? It's like even in the most sunny days, your world is cloudy, kind of. 8 of Pentacles, you might be overworking in order to not to devolve yourself into that kind of like a sadness. Okay, you have additional cards. If you want to bring balance into the situation that is hurting you, that has been causing a pain in your heart, you had to take an action. If you're like over contemplating on it, wishing upon the stars, and not taking an action is not going to be the one. Um, Spirit can only help us at an extent. I was telling the same thing, I guess, for group number two, but we have to be willing to take an action. So it's going to be our supporter. If you want an equal give and take result, if you want to, I'm picking up like an apology from here. If you want to apologize, like, not so that I'm not, for the first time, I'm not picking up an energy that someone wants to apologize from you, but more of so that take it as a resonance, but more dominant energy that you might want to bring justice in some kind of like a situation. You have to take an action towards it. um you might be feeling a little bit like lacking confidence, not gonna be able to see the future. And now when I put these cards in this order, the Page of Wands is towards the Eight of Pentacles. So there's postponing energy of not taking an action towards bringing a balance, but rather like working, which is not changing the situation, because like whatever this work is not related to the heartache that I'm seeing. It's some kind of like a coping mechanism. Do I want to take a clarity towards the Eight of Pentacles? Let me see. Yeah, it's you're working a lot. However, there's still like in your family life or in your like a day-to-day like a home life, there's still something missing, something not fulfilling you. Like deep down, some passion is lacking in here. This is about something that you're having a heartbreak over, that was not so fair. But this something is your wish fulfillment. Maybe you're trying to figure it out. What is your wish fulfillment? What is going to fulfill your heart? What you need to be doing it. But deep down, you know the answer, what you want in your heart. So even if you're not sure, changing what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, like adding up some spices, like maybe taking a different road to the regular gym you're going on, or oh, the camera, or like eating something different, that specific day of the week. Like adding up some spices in your day, in your week, is going to help refresh your mind. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. I love this. You are having a guidance. You are having immense amount of guidance from your spirit team over and over again. Like I'm not sure how much you're listening to it. Like maybe for the first time, I'm just like right now picking up an energy that the screen keeps going to black. Might be also like you keep getting the messages, you keep getting the same signs, and you keep ignoring like again and again and again. So I really have to be so like persistent, and I don't want to record the reading again, so I'm just gonna put it out there. But like I have to be so persistent to kind of like to keep your focus on, to really for you to hear me if like this is resonating for you, group number three. And Akashic reading, if you want to get an Akashic reading, that is one thing. But whatever you're inquiring about, if this is like a specific soul connection, this is definitely a soulmate connection. And I have to mention that not all soulmates are here to stay in our lives. They are mostly in here to teach us some things as well. Just to give a heads up about the any like a label attachment. It doesn't have to be, but they are very well, they might be meant to stay in your life as well. But I'm seeing whoever this person is that's causing a heartache in here, that person is a very, very important stepping stone of your own awakening. It had to happen in a way that it had happened, so nothing could have been any different. So if you have a potential to put a blame on yourself, you were kind of meant to act in this way, maybe, or you were more than so, you were meant to feel the feelings you had that caused you to behave in a certain way. So things are not black and white as like right or wrong. No, everyone has their own reasoning about why they acted in the way that they did. So just keep that in mind. If you somehow have a potential to be in a victim mindset, it is not going to help you. So um from the divine, from the eyes of the divine, you're guiltless, you're learning. And here we all are learning as souls, and here I feel the need of telling you your group is very different, group number 3. So please just forgive yourself is the very biggest message is coming. And boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? You need to establish boundaries, group number 3, with the people around you. Like, you have such a generous, and I saw 1818 on the clock. You are keep getting immense, like, clarities and the messages from spirit. You need to set boundaries with the people around you and cleanse your energy. Meditate. You can find cleansing meditations in YouTube as well. Uh, and you need to take a time out for yourself. You need to do something different. Hope from the fairies oracle. So hope is always there, even if we cannot see it. Optimistic expectations can help it change a negative situation into positive one. Exactly. Exactly. Don't like think of the worst. Like, what if it happens actually? So think for the best. What is the advice? Life purpose. Okay. It has been ages since I haven't got that card. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus on serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. So, if on a daily basis, majority, you're not feeling a joy in the things you're doing, like if you're deeply feeling like something, if something could have been different, then this is not aligning with you. Like, you're on the right path when you're happy. So if you're like, they want me to ask you, are you happy, or number 3? Are you happy in the majority? Like, be honest to yourself and then examine in your life in what areas you're not happy, and can you take an action to change it? Can you accept it? What can you do about it? So there's a high regards about you needing to introspect. Let's get one last advice message for you, group number 3, from your spirit team. Okay, we have 2. Mending and new life. I am seeing that you want to mend something with someone, group number 3. I nearly wanted to say group number 2. Maybe there's a message there for you to listen. Maybe not everything. I'm going to read that new life in reverse, but you were just so hesitant. New life says that you must acknowledge your you must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new opening. It is okay to admit you might not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all. Don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be there now. Life loves you. So if you want to mend something with someone, Spirit is saying that you have to be open to accept where you might not be the best, and you might need to accept also. Be open to receive their perspective as well on the specific situation. And again, when I was saying that you have to be open to accept where you might not be the best, definitely not to like put any kind of like blame on you or anything, because like again, I'm like behind my word about like everyone that behaves in a certain way. We all behave in a certain way that we know is the best at that time. So Mending says that each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal, the pain, the memories, the echoes of the resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time to mend. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Letting go of the old hurts to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. So, you don't necessarily need to physically be in contact and communication with someone in order to forgive and mend things. This mending could also mean that, like, if you can accept the situation, forgive yourself, this still means that you're letting go of that person and moving on with your way as well. It is always your own choice to know which way you want to take forward, but you're always going to be supported. But the biggest message for you, group number 3, from this reading is, don't blame yourself. You are not stuck. You have all the options and power to choose to move forward and unstuck yourself and set boundaries with the people around you. And keep checking if you're happy in your day to day life. Okay, so I hope this reading was helpful and resonating and bring some awareness and lightheartedness somehow. If you like the reading, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me. And if you want to share your experiences down in the comments, I'd love to hear them. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, my email address is in the description box below. But I'm wishing you a beautiful rest of your week and hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye bye.